The MLB Season 4 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In now, Alec Bohm, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Another 2-2 offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 8 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting 4th, the shortstop, Didi.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. Moniak at second. Segura is over at first with 1 away. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, JT Realmuto popped him up. Ruiz has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler. At times, control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Fred.
Now here's the pitch.
Taylor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's Mookie Betts, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Adam Hazley, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Out in front of it, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled off. The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Zach Wheeler.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Will Smith.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. Wheeler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you
Game
can.
4-7
There aren't too many
Baltimore
guys that
Orioles
do it
5
better than this
Washington
guy.
Nationals
Not a
6
lot of
final.
pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His career line against Wheeler, he's gone 2 for 6. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Moniak has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ruiz recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in, Alec Bohm. He'll
Game
look to bounce
4-7
back
Chicago
after
White
striking
Sox
out his
4 New
last time
York
up.
Yankees
Yeah,
5
kind of
final.
shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Gene Segura standing in. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Two out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Popped him up. Ruiz over to his left. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they lead it 1-0.
Game 4-7 Tampa Bay Rays 6 Toronto Blue Jays 4
Cody
final.
Bellinger at the plate now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into
Game
the windup. Here
4-7 New
comes the
York Mets
0-1.
1 Miami Marlins 5
And
final.
it's fouled away. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Popped him up. Real Muto shading to his right. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way.
Game 4-7 Milwaukee Brewers 9 Cincinnati Reds 4 final.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Trevor Bauer.
Game 4-7 Minnesota Twins 8 Cleveland Indians 5
is there,
final.
and he has it for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Wheeler pauses. Here comes the pitch.
Game 4-7 Pittsburgh Pirates 1 Atlanta Braves 7 final.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Turner is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And 2.
Game
Here it is.
4-7 Detroit Tigers 2 Kansas City Royals 3
and the side is
final.
retired. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back.
Striding in, JT Realmuto 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's Bryce Harper now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Riding in once again, Adam Hazley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hazley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Seager has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The third baseman, number 16, Will Smith.
Settling in now, Will Smith. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner bare hands it. Hats off to that one. Now batting, Zach Wheeler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Pops this one up. In comes Bellinger. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder,
Stepping into the box, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two and two.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here. And he pops it up. Smith onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Matt Muncy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Max Muncy stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Gone! It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Keibert Ruiz. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hazley will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. And now he's got a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And now for the 2nd batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Hazley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the first pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Now in the box, Gene Segura. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the...
And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Ruiz gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Realmuto carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Ready with the 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Chris Taylor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taylor swings, and a ball hit well to left. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back, and it's gone. Chris Taylor with a solo shot, number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter, number 10.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Moniak. 2 down.
The batter, number 5.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And he got him. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. 2-1 Los Angeles. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Right. Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Bellinger is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Into the box, Adam Hazley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Caleb Ferguson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Caleb Ferguson.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Our score remains 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Keibert Ruiz, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to 3rd now. Number 43 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 43.
Drilled on the ground to short, and there's out number 2. Chris Taylor will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Wheeler pauses. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. Behind 0-2 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Hit down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Lifted in the air to center field. Moniak is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 3-1 LA. Tony Gonsolin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26.
Brad Miller is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Miller.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So stepping in, Mickey Moniak. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gonsolin, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's 1-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. The 1-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fool that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Dodgers lead it 3-2. Brandon Kinsler is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Kinsler.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-2, full count. And he fouls this one off. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Mookie Betts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen. Leading off for Philadelphia, the catcher.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. comes set and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 0-2 delivery.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And now pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Bauer earns his 8th victory of the season. Zach Wheeler takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. His record is now 8-0. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his 13th. The loss goes to Zach Wheeler. He goes to 8-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. The Metropolitans finished off the 4-game sweep as they plundered the Pirates 7-1. It was their 7th win in a row. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-4. The Houston Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-5. The Angels allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-1. The Baltimore Orioles tallied 5 home runs overall as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-6. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.